Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This one's going to be for episode 16 of season 1 of Gotham, and it is called The Blind Fortune Teller. So before I begin, though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual. For those that have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please do not comment down below or be messaging me. That never give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So The Blind Fortune Teller, episode 16, season 1, Gotham. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and the rates. So basically, there's been this woman who's like who controls snakes at a circus. So it's a sideshow circus type of deal, and I guess I don't know what you call it, but the one who plays the flute and the snake comes out. If you guys know what I mean. That person has been her name was Layla, and she was basically murdered. So now everybody in the circus is in question. They do capture the two responsible people, which is this kid called Jerome, as well as possibly his father, because apparently this Layla, the dead character Layla, she was known to have a lot of lovers, to always be fooling around, if you know what I mean. So it appears that this kid's dad, which we don't know completely, it seems like both of them killed Layla, and also this kid Jerome may or may not be the Joker. I really wish I had like that drum set right now, to do like tutum tune. Because I'm not even kidding you. They set this kid up to be the Joker like a fucker. Anything else that happened in this episode? At the end of the episode, you have Bruce Wayne, and he goes to the board meeting as he has been planning to for some time, and tells them about his concerns about Wayne Enterprise, and the uh possible how they're possibly doing illegal stuff, illicit situations and activities, with chemical biochemistry and stuff like that, and embezzling money, amongst other things. And then you also have some of the things with Fish Mooney, and finally, I think this is my favorite time to actually have Fish Mooney around. This is my she did this speech at the beginning, like her first words or first scene or whatever was her just doing the speech, and it was about time she did something like that, because overall she's been a pretty okay character, decent character. Sometimes she's good, sometimes she's bad, but here I think they stepped it up a notch on her character, and finally I'm on board with her character. I mean, whether she be good or bad, I'm finally on board with her character, because before I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever, she's under Falcone, whatever. And then she gets taken down, whatever. But I've been on board with her. I mean, like, yeah, but I really like, I was always wishing that she would die, and I still kind of wish she would die, regardless, because she does annoy me, regardless at times. Just her antics annoys me at times, and the actress Pickett Smith, I forget her, Janice Pickett Smith, or Jennifer Pickett Smith, something like that. She's not that good of an actress, I'm gonna have to admit. She's pretty good at times. I think here she pulled out her A game, and she did a fantastic job, especially with that first scene. In her the stuff with Bruce was also pretty cool, and then you have the return of Barbara Gordon, which we haven't seen since like episode 12. And she basically returns home, and it's just the most funniest scenes. Like, I think this is one of the few times I'm actually happy. I think this is the first episode in which sorry. I think this is the first episode which I'm actually happy to have Barbara Gordon in an episode. I'm not even kidding you, because she has two scenes, but they're pretty funny. I mean, the first one's more like a comic book scene esque. It's still pretty funny, because she's an unlikable character and she kind of deserves it, but whatever. So her first scene was she just gets to the apartment, and she just sees Poison Ivy and Selena Kyle there, and they're kind of just rummaging through like her kitchen, and she's like, who are you? What are you doing here? Where's Jim? And they're like, oh, Jim left his keys. He ditched like a week ago. He doesn't live here anymore. And she's like, oh, and she just grabs a bag of chips, starts eating. just starts eating her feelings, which I thought was funny. And then like the next scene was just her trying on dresses, which was I just thought was funny as hell. And then her second scene was her, and it's kind of comic bookish. I don't know if it's actually part of a comic book, if it's an actual comic book scene, but it does kind of feel a bit bookish, but I do like it. And it is a scene even for the TV show that we've kind of been waiting for a while. That is when Jim, he kisses his girlfriend, which I don't even know her name anymore. I forget her name. And basically they're kissing, and then Barbara just walks in, and she's like, she thinks, she doesn't say anything, but she thinks like, what the fuck, and then she kind of just walks out on him. So yeah, that's a pretty good scene, important scene, and yeah, Jim Gordon, he doesn't realize it either. So yeah, but back on the Joker stuff. So yeah, basically there's this kid who murdered his mom, possibly Joker. I am gonna be doing a discussion topic on that shit. So I mean, just the way he acted too. He had this he had this creepy laugh and creepy smile that we saw in the teaser trailer, where he just kind of goes like, he kind of just laughs like that. Yeah, yeah. You should try laughing like the Joker. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. Just straight up laughing like a maniac, like the Joker. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, but the way he just portray, I'm not saying he's Joker, but like I'm pretty sure he is Joker. Possibly. Again, I'm gonna be doing a discussion topic on that. I have to do a bit more research on Joker, how he was right before he actually became the Joker. And even let's be honest though, his age, he's about the same age as Enigma and the same age as Penguin. And Joker, the Riddler, Penguin, they're all at least about 10 to 15 years older than Bruce Wayne. So it makes sense that they're a little bit older than him. So yeah. You also had a kind of cameo for the Amazing Graysons, I believe it's what they were, the whatever. And if you guys don't know what Grayson is, it's basically Dick Grayson, aka the first Robin, aka Nightwing, aka Red Hood, if I'm not mistaken. Um, so I mean, there's a lot of cameos, a lot of comic book Easter eggs, in my opinion, and it was all really fantastic. The acting overall was pretty top notch, in my opinion, as usual. Harvey Bullock, he wasn't in it for too much, but I think that's good because normally he is in it for a great portion of the show or episode. So it's kind of cool to see him take a back step. Yeah, but overall the acting was pretty great. The writing was pretty great. I loved the kid who portrayed Jerome, possibly Joker, because when you think about it, the people who came before him possibly the people who have portrayed Joker, you have Heath Ledger, which we all know how that went down. Then you have Jack Nicholson, who's been one of the greats since who knows when. Then you have Mark Hamill for the voice acting. You have Cesar Romero or Ramirez or something like that, all the way back in the '60s for the 1960s Batman TV show. So you have a lot of really well known actors having portrayed Joker, and it's just pretty cool to see this kid who kind of came out of nowhere possibly even portray Joker. So I'm really excited to see if he does become Joker. So yeah, and then you also have a small thing with Penguin, and he's kind of running the bar, and then you have Victor Saz, and he comes out of nowhere with Butch, saying, Butch is not your slave, and he's like, and Penguin just goes up to Butch and says, "Dance for me," and he starts dancing like a monkey. It's funny. There's a lot of funny moments in this episode. It was just really fun. It's a really fun episode. I mean, any negatives for the episodes? I mean, for Fish Mooney, after her great speech, she kind of just went back to her old antics. But I thought her speech at the beginning was incredible. But afterwards, she went back to her old kind of semi-cartoonish antics. So I'm like, whatever, fuck it. But she did have a pretty good beginning. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a pretty fantastic episode. It's great. Hopefully that kid is the Joker. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the episode. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.